Welcome to Indianapolis
Speedway, where Casper LeBeau starts on pole from Revo and U-Cable, your top three, followed by Kazuki Sims and Linus Eriksson. Nico Palomino starts 6th from Chris Cornwell in the 96 car, then come the Kiro Raceco duo, Hart and Leclerc from Ewa Puff and Charles Hernandez, the top 11. Marcus Nelson starts 12th from Bogdasarev and Versio, whose teammate Sparks YC15, now known as Darren Sparks, is alongside. Then comes Labarton, Sebastian Ocampo, Nunez Garcia, and Devin Butler. Sigmund starts 20th from Hudson and your boy, and then comes the back row. It's Ezra and David 12. For the second clash of the season, we head to the Brickyard. It's the Indy Clash in the ERL Formula E World Series. And we are underway. Good getaway there from Chris Cornwell in 7th place, and a terrible getaway from the 7th there. U-Cable already up into 2nd position, and with the inside line heading down into turn number 1, the Englishman is looking at the lead, side by side with the Frenchman coming through turn number 1, and he's got it. U-Cable takes the lead in Indianapolis in front of Casper LeBeau and Revo, who is holding up the rest of the pack. Doesn't seem like he's got too much pace there. Casper reclaims the race lead from the number 89 coming through that opening chicane, and he's in the wall. Out of the race then for the Frenchman, and that looks like contact with Revo. He's upside down as Casper LeBeau, and out of the race as well Linus Eriksson. They're both off the racing line, thankfully. No full course yellows for this clash, but that was a terrible incident for your race leader. But now U-Cable leads this race on lap 2 of 6. 8 seconds up on the rest of the pack. Sims and Palomino not doing too bad, and they really have to get their heads down because this is their first exposure to the Brickyard before the Indy 500, which will be later today here on SPM1. The 89 into the wall. Is that day over? That is day over for U-Cable as we ride on board with the 7 of Revo coming through the chicane. You can see the marshals clearing up the number 89 car. Ewa Puff getting a track limits warning. This is probably going to be one of the more insane ERL races as out goes Sigmund in the wall with your boy there, the 27, the Frenchman, hitting the outside wall and tangling with the Hungarian. Sims leads from Revo and Cornwell, and Chris Cornwell, well, he would have had an opportunity here last season considering Revo's injury at Ontario, but of course he was already doing races with Amelin Aguirre at the time. Looking back with the 11 through the chicane and into the wall for Revo. That's your championship leader into the wall, out of the race, and somehow spitting it back out on the racing line. They do clear up that car quite quickly. Honestly, do not try and bet on who you think is going to win this race. Garcia's had an off, it seems, but just a minor track limits warning, nothing serious. Sims leads 5 seconds up on the rest of the pack. My money, if I have to put money on the race winner, is on the 93 of Nico Palomino. I can't tell you whether or not he will do it. We're finding out at the same time. Through the chicane then for the 11. And he just about grazes the outside wall, but doesn't clobber it, as does Cornwell and Palomino. They stay safe. Hart is out of the race, though. His teammate gets it right past him, though, thankfully, keeping it out of the barriers. Sims 5 seconds up on the rest of the pack. A 40.2, 39.2 from Nico Palomino. What a blazing lap around this racetrack, especially considering we did practice here in the wet, and that set the grid for today's race due to how much rain there was. That is unbelievable. Sims through the chicane for the penultimate time, keeping it out of the wall with all the grit and determination of a samurai. Cornwell, however, slams the outside wall and is out, which is truly unfortunate for the hyperdrive man. Sorry, for the hyperdrive woman. Through the final few corners then for the rest of the pack as we go on to the current lap. 1 to go. Also into the wall, that's Darren Sparks, and he is out of this race too. 5 seconds the margin between Sims and Nico Palomino. Now, Nico himself, he's got experience with Sims racing. If you'll remember, he was at the team last season. Plucked away from the hyperdrive camp, and now he's off to do his own thing. The 11 through the wall. He's in the barriers. Palomino. He's going to want to try and recreate this. No, he doesn't. He's out too. Lawless Leclerc for Kiro Raceco. is gonna inherit victory from 3rd place in Indianapolis. That is unbelievable. To the line, it's victory for the Monegasque driver. Leclerc takes home the win. Oh my goodness. Who was that? Was that LeBogson? Flying up into the catch fence. That could have been... That looks terrible. Your podium after that chaotic end to the clash. Lars Leclerc going from 3rd to 1st on that last lap. He wins the Courier Race Co, followed by Puff and Charles Hernandez. As for the rest of your finishers, 4th place went to Marcus Nelson, followed by Daniel Baltasar and Versio. Then came Garcia, Ocampo, Butler, Ezra, and David 12. Palomino, the first of your non-finishers, followed by Hudson, Labarton, and Sims. Then Cornwell, Sparks, Hart, Revo, your boy Cable, Zygmunt Eriksson, and Casper LeBeau. That is all from us here at Sparkplug Motorsport 1 today for our coverage of the ERL Formula E World Series. Next up is the Indy 500, the final round of the ERL IndyCar Series. We'll see 3 teams from the Champ Car World Series make their first starts in the IndyCar Series before the merger. So from all of us here at SPM, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you guys next time then when the Electric Racing League returns.